Good afternoon. This training tape is on the Tickler page. The Tickler page is located on the client list, and it's down here on the left-hand side underneath responses. The Tickler page does a lot of things for you. It's going to take a minute to load because we have quite a few. When looking at the Tickler page, the first thing you want to look at is the activity. If it says autopilot, that's telling you that there are some autopilots in your autopilot table that haven't been sent out yet. You don't do anything with the autopilot on this page. It's just there to remind you that you need to go and send your autopilots out. What you're interested in is the responses. And you can tell the response by the green resend button. It will tell you in these responses the date that the form was sent and then how many days ago it was sent. Underneath the description field, it will tell you a description that you put into either your action plan or your to-dos. See, here we go. Referral confirmation. That was sent out on 9/19, 464 days ago. So it was sent out a long time. So the Tickler page is telling you what responses you're waiting for. You haven't received them yet. You haven't processed them. It's what you're waiting for. That's why you always want to look at your responses before you open your Tickler page so you can process anything that's come in. And by processing it, the system will remove it off of the Tickler page. So it told me what form I'm sent out, and it told me the date and how many days ago it was sent. This click for status, that's like a read receipt. When you click on it, it's not found. Sorry about that. These are old. Let's see if I can find one. Okay, it will tell you the status is, and if there's a blank underneath, that means it was not read. If the email was read, it would say email read and give you the time and the date that it was read. So it's just a read receipt. Now, if you want, you can press the green resend button, and what that'll do is that will go into the to-dos, mark it as uncompleted, put it back into your autopilot so that you can resend the form. So you can resend the original form. Also on this Tickler page, it tells you on the right-hand side who the agent is and gives you information about the referral. If you want to view more details about the referral, you can click the View Details, and it will tell you what other Tickler items you have for that customer. Underneath it, it will tell you information about the referral, type of referral it is, and information about it. And then underneath that, it will give you all the notes for that particular referral. So the View Details gives you a lot of details about the actual referral. So your Tickler report tells you what forms have not been responded to. I'm going to show you a little trick that you can do from your Tickler report. And by the way, this little trick works in the responses and the autopilot tables. Okay, so if you want to follow up, let's go down towards the bottom here. Let's say we want to follow up with this record. Customer name is Robinson. And this was an update that was sent out 86 days ago. If I highlight the number 167, I click on it, that will highlight the number. Take a second. Here we go. Go back down to 167. You'll see here how it's highlighted in blue. I highlight the number, and I hit my little dash at the top to minimize my tickler. So my tickler is now on my taskbar. I then press this quick button, this orange quick button on my client list. It will pull up Robinson's record. So I'm waiting for the update request. I don't want to resend the form because they didn't read it the first time. I want to send something a little bit stronger. So what I'm going to do is send the assigned agent an email. I'm going to open the envelope, click the envelope, send him an email. Please respond to update requests. Press send. I've sent the email. The nice thing about sending an email from the system is it puts a copy of that email into your notes file. So you have it as part of your history that you have followed up and the date that you have followed up with the agent. I press no quick, and then I pull back my tickler back up, and I can work on the next item. So that's your tickler report. Now, the tickler report also is associated with some of these at a glance. The agent assignment past due, which we'll cover in another training tape. But if you have auto assigns, that's what the agent assignment means. If you have auto assigns that are past due, and you've set up the time you want them to respond within a day, and they haven't responded, normally it would be on your tickler report, and you can open your tickler report and see that. But if you click this, it opens your tickler report with the auto assigns that have not been responded to within the time limit that you have put. The same thing with the updates past due. With the updates past due, those will just pull up the updates that are past due according to what you have put in as your due date. So if you say, I want to give them 3 days to respond to an update, anything over 3 days goes into this field. When you click on it, it will give you a list of all the updates that are past due. And this way, you can then either resend the form or do a little trick to send them an email. Now, the tickler report, when you're creating your tasks in the to-dos or in your action plan, one of the fields is a response required? If you put no, even if it's an update request, then it will not go on the tickler report if they did not respond. This has to be a yes. So you want to put, is a response required? Yes, on the forms that you are waiting for a response. And you can do it either in your action plans or if you're creating the to-dos yourself in your to-dos. So what you want to do when you log into ReloSpec is, one, send out your autopilots, look at your responses and process them, then go into your tickler and follow up on any responses that have not been responded to. I hope this has been helpful. Have a great day.